out there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the Boston Celtics facing the New York Knicks. And New York has possession. Here's Sprewell. Drills it from deep.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Here's Hauser. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
Pass to Ward. 6 to shoot. Here's Ewing. The three is up. It doesn't go for him. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Tatum looking it over. Here's Porzingis. Three-pointer. And it's Tatum with the three.
With his feet set, Tatum's gonna make you pay.
Now the Knicks with it. Out to the right wing. Tries it from 19. Ewing, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now here's Brown. Shoots from 14. And he buries his first look.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Here's Ward. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Boston on offense. Pass to Tatum.
Knicks foul. Larry Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hauser. And here's Tatum. Back to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Pass to Ewing. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Ewing. Off the inbound, no good. Now here's Porzingis. Back to White. Again, the Celtics good for two more.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Now here's Brown. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact. I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Sprewell. The shot by Ward, no good. A 7-point spread. Down low. Kick out to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Right wing. Here's Ewing. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Pass to Hauser. Boston, no good that time either. Knicks trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Johnson with a bucket. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston out in front. They lead by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Sprewell. To the paint. Tatum with a steal. Here's White. Outside, Brown. Oh, Brown gonna go! Jaylen Brown, a big-time finish.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
White with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's White. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Ward, and it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Houston. From beyond the arc, and then some. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Celtics lead by 7. And here's White. He has 6. Outside Porzingis. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Houston. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. White for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. White's got 7 points for the quarter. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Houston. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Ewing. And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's Houston.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender. Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's White. He's got 9. Tatum with a screen. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Unloads. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Timeout, timeout.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here.
Let's hear it for all the Nationals.
Knicks trail by 8.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Ewing. Here's Ward. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half of basketball. Blocked! Tatum with it. Johnson with the defensive effort.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Houston. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Boston leading by 5. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of this one. To the inside, Shireman. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Houston. Here's Sprewell. Here's Ewing. Hounded by Tatum. Johnson with it. 5 on the clock. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Outside Tatum. And Pritchard, here we go. And he lays it up and in. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Boston with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Craig. On the wing, Tatum. Here's the 3. And Camby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 5. Thomas outside. Out to the wing. Here's Wingate. They get the rebound. Pass to Camby. Here's Childs. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Camby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. They've led by as much as 10. Over to the wing. Here's Hauser. And it's in there. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Camby. Here's Thomas. Horford with some nice D.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
It's Brown on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Jaylen Brown proven to be a tough customer.
Boston shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he makes both free throws. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Now here's Brunson. Inside. Pass to Camby. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Boston on D. 6-point lead. Here's Camby. Out to the right wing. And here's Brunson from the arc.
Yeah, just a great understanding of the game. Horford's defensive positioning is perfect.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down low. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Childs. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's Horford. Here's Hauser. Back to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Porzingis.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Back to Thomas. And Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Brunson, here we go. Takes the 3. Here's Camby. Back to Brunson. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Celtics lead by 7. Now White. He's got 9. Pass to Hauser. Back to Porzingis. Here's Hauser. 6 to shoot. And here's Porzingis. There's the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wingate. Pass to Childs. And And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kornet. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Timeout.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your fight squad. Get left.
On the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Celtics up 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And here's White. Pass to Kornet. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics, number 42.
Brunson taking his time here. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Boston making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. He's off on the first. No good on the second free throw. Boston leading by 6. Outside Tatum. Outside White. The kick to Tatum. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Well within range for Porzingis. The Latvian probably was sinking these since he was young.
They double him with White. Fires from deep. The shot by Ward, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Craig, no good.
Look, that's just great work on the board. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
And Wingate gets it to go.
And the defense looking a little lost on that play.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. White with it. Outside Tatum.
New York foul. David Wingate. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Knicks.
New York on D.
Patrick Ewing.
Trailing by 5.
Allen Houston.
Ooh, here's White on the drive. It's deflected. They recover it. The 3 from Craig. Rebounded by Johnson. To the wing, right side. Pass to Houston. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Ewing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on White. First one falls for him.
At the line, 2 shots. Larry Johnson.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Boston leading by 3. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. The rebound by Sprewell. And New York has possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Ward. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Up top, White. They kick it out to Porzingis. The 3 from Craig. He drops it from range. Craig's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
That deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
Pass to Ward. And here's Johnson. Pounded by Tatum. To the paint. Here's Ewing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ewing's got his first bucket in this one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Celtics making a switch here.
Celtic substitution. Number 30. Sam Hauser.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
Johnson. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Pass to Porzingis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And the Knicks making a change here. And so he drops them both. And it's a three-point game. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Ewing. Pass to Houston. There's the screen by Johnson. The three. Houston can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 5th team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity. Man, the defender really went after him.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6.
At the line for the Knicks.
And Johnson drops them both. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And Childs gets it to go.
Well, you love a quick 3 points off the inbound. That's about as good as it gets from out of bounds.
And so it's Boston.